delete timer.
My light show. Yeah, my Warhammer light show.
Yeah,
No,
fucking
no,
meet me
no.
at the
Don't
love
count out
parade.
range.
No, range is good too, though. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is
It emphasizes on the bulletin. I was using an extreme example to emphasize on the bulletin that will occur, you know, with these new changes to the skill tree.
Oh, I think the first 3 months is going to be anarchy, as everyone's switching mechs around and stuff like that.
I approach it with the dread of going, I've got all my mechs to reskill.
Well, that's another thing. This will be the second time they've given all our stuff back. Or how are they going to do it? Are they going to give you a percentage back? Or are they going to give them all back? How are they going to do this, right? I mean, they lost half their player base the last time they switched the skill tree.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I mean, this skill tree better not be too disruptive, or otherwise they're going to piss off a lot more players and lose more of their player base. And they really can't afford that.
Apparently with this one, you keep as much as you can. Keep as much as that's connected, apparently. Something along that line.
If they do it like a smooth transition like that, it shouldn't be a problem, but I mean, the way it's laid out is now just going to make... It's going to increase decrease the time to kill when you can just streamline it like that.
Well, it probably makes games faster.
Don't have skills.
It just encourages more min-maxing.
Oh, that's it. And they're doing the quirks too. So this is really going to change things because, as a prime example, lots of people are pissed off. Prime example, me. I bought the Blood Name pack because I wanted the Kid Fox because it had a 50% machine gun bonus. But they changed it 2 days after they put it out, and they put it at 30%.
Well, you know, the cauldron did speak, though. The cauldron giveth and the cauldron taketh away.
Yeah.
Without anybody asking them to.
Well, your opinion doesn't matter. And remember, if you pass a certain age, you're a mech dad. You're too old and fuddy-duddy. You should get out of the way for all the young players who know what MechWarrior really needs.
Yeah, because us grognards don't know.
It's just like in the clans.
I'm not a dad. That scare came once, and that was far too close for comfort.
The stories this grog could tell most of those people at.
Yeah, but the sad thing is, Digger, they won't care. They won't want to listen to you because, you know, they care about... This is separate. This isn't your Baltec. This is MechWarrior. What are you doing? You can't have tabletop rules or anything close to.
Well, I don't think you'd have one without the other.
Like, exactly. You know, some changes have to be made to make it fit, but at the same time, it's not like it can't use the law to enhance or you know, influence different parts of the game, but that's long since been abandoned.
Measuring mechs by battle value, that's madness.
I still think their biggest mistake was letting everybody modify the mechs.
To the extent they can, yeah.
They should have severely curtailed that minimization, you know what I mean? And made it so that you'd have to buy all the different variants that you want to play, thus changing the way people would play the game.
Oh, I did like your post, Totty, about, well, I wonder why you never did a video of this. Marauder 2T was like, because it came out in 2020. I did the series before that. Also, I'm pretty sure that couldn't exist, because the Star League didn't have LB5s. They had LB10s.
Or accelerate.
Unless they... I think they've...
We just don't do tabletop more often or something, and everybody gripes about this game so much. I mean, it's a never-ending source of interesting conversation, but, you know, we've had some successful tabletop games and other stuff. I don't know why we just don't do that more frequently.
Oh, one, the higher ups until one like it.
Yeah, we gotta play MechWarrior occasionally, otherwise they'll shut it down on us.
Well, that's what I mean. What's wrong with just moving the other division? If it's just us playing it anyway, why do we care?
I guess looking at it from the tabletop division thing, it's like a bunch of people exiled from another group turn up, and we go, "Yeah, we're here, but we don't want to play with you guys. We're just going to play our own thing." It probably would rub them up the wrong way.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, they
Worst
might
comes to
they might
worst,
take
there's always my
offense.
team speak.
That would be a. We'd have to do a separate, because if they're playing D&D and we're not playing D&D,
Well, they play other games as well. Other RPGs.
yeah, largely D&D though. A little bit of Pathfinder here and there from what I can see.
It's the thing comes down to if you're willing to DM it, there will be people that will want to play it.
I don't
If
think
you
I could ever
DM it,
sit
they
in
will.
the tabletop thing for all the Americans trying to be medieval, going, "Forsooth, I have arrived in yonder town." Like, oh god, no! Please kill me.
I don't normally play with too many
Look
larpers.
yonder, I spy a quest. My good day,
Invites are
good
up.
equerry. Mayhaps you have a quest for me?
Sorry, all I can keep thinking of is help by being oppressed.
Not our king. Oh god,
bloody
I had someone
peasants.
fucking... So they were doing like the Wiggles were doing like a Roman op thing last night, and you know, Charles, he was streaming it. He had some
Yeah.
weird random guy that jumped into his chat called Rommel Productions,
Yeah.
who proceeded to take the piss out of me for doing a Monty Python quote, called me a Monty Python dad. I was like,
Oh yeah, because one of
yeah,
the greatest comedy acts ever. Yeah, is a bad
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then so they were talking about the pilums that they carry. They couldn't even say that. They kept calling them the pilks.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the throwing spears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
they-
javelins.
Pilums.
That would
Yeah,
bend
pilums.
when they got stuck in the shield, so they
Yeah,
couldn't throw them
pilums.
back.
Yeah, so they weren't just designed so that, you know, when they penetrated the shield, they'd bend. It was just any impact that it would cause it to bend, so they couldn't be used back. Anyway, this guy was going, oh, it was designed so it could pierce. No, sorry. Yeah, I told him the thing about it bending. And this guy's going, oh, your mate there's wrong. They're not designed to break. I was like, I never said they were designed to break. I said they were designed to bend. They were designed to go through people's shields so they'd have to discard the shields. No, that's an added side benefit.
No,
Which is
that-
weird
that
having
was-
this random guy who's having an argument with me by proxy.
The irony is everyone forgets that the Romans also used darts. You know, those big lawn darts that we used to play games with. Well, they used to throw darts that size so that it would deliberately hit shields and it would weigh them down so that, you know, it would make it so that you'd want to toss the shield because it got too damn heavy. And they also used to use square throwing stars that were sharp on either end, and they would just gun them. They'd have people just line up and start throwing them. There's a lot of misconceptions about war.
Didn't catch it, Solo?
Can you hear me?
Ken,
Yeah.
you're light.
Oh, sorry.
No, he was here before.
Yeah, I was
Light.
here on time.
Light.
Soft spoken.
I just said it sounds a little bit distant.
His volume changes every time he logs in. One
I
time
know.
he's high. You gotta turn him down. The next time you can't hear him.
I really don't understand why. I'm approximately 20 centimeters from my keyboard.
So what's this new map supposed to look like?
We were on it, weren't we? On Sunday last, we ran around. We did the little race thing.
No, not Emerald Vale. The new one. What is it? Vitro? Is that the new one? That's
Oh,
supposed to be
That's
Forge.
something Forge. Yeah.
Vitro. What's that one supposed to be like?
Moon.
Okay.
Think HPG.
Not really.
Is that the new HPG?
Same terrain type.
It's like red
same
rocks
building
and
shape, same rock shapes. Yeah.
And it's
Well, that
got
could
a
be
load of
interesting.
it's got a load of the structures from the older HPG used as the base. Have you ever played Faction Play on Victric?
No.
Reactor.
Red rocks,
Uh,
blue sun.
Sensors online.
I'd really like to see him do
Online.
something like on Camelot Command.
All systems nominal.
Oh, running around on the floating base.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Like tight quarters.
Yeah, like an interior map.
Ah,
That would be
son of
weird.
a-
Yeah.
Bitch. God damn you, Naman.
I did that before I invited anybody else to the lobby.
What happened?
Sorry, I'm logging in.
The rule is you're supposed to say something, not hide it.
What?
What rule?
Stock.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Hammer check.
This mech was already
Hammer.
stocked.
Hello, Emma.
I'm not in the
Yay!
game.
I gained a laser.
I was gonna say this won't go well for us, but I guess we may have a chance.
Alright, just let me know when you've sent out the invites. Sorry, I was on the game a bit late.
We're currently on a game.
That's alright.
Leave it to Naman to screw it up for me.
I was ogling noble units for 40k, so.
In a game or like
No, just
physical minis?
tabletop.
With 4 of us in a map, I thought stock would be more appropriate.
No.
I didn't want to get them on. I don't know why, but I clicked on it and it kicked me out of it.
Because we're
Because
in
he's
game.
in game.
Yeah, you know
If
it
the
is
game's
solo.
active, you can't have the invite anymore.
Yeah, see, solo, they don't want you to be able to hop in while the match is running. That would be crazy.
What?
Yeah, it's supposed to be sometime this month. The MechWarrior 5 DLC 3 news is supposed to be coming.
Yay.
We know there will be a Hatchet Man, but that's it. It'll probably just be another collection of maps, I guess.
There was much rejoicing.
Yep.
It's almost hitting a level where I'll buy everything.
The last time I played was when James did the review video.
Oh, that
Alright,
one
where are you guys hiding?
I think that was one of the first.
Blackpink.
Yeah. That's where it was me, Naman, you, and Varg, and we did one of the co-op story missions.
Yeah, when the main baddies turned in, they fucking just massive frame drop.
Yeah, we got the frame drop. I think it might have made you crash near the end as well. It was a real stable experience.
Any
I think I
PJ
crashed
product
out when we
unstable?
were doing the
Preposterous.
thing at the end. After, I think when we were all disconnecting, it caused me to crash.
Yeah. Mech 5 is very slowly getting to that point that they claimed you would have with the mods, because teams have actually decided to brute force their way through to add interesting new
I
stuff.
think you're getting shot.
I am.
So can we see these Nerdle Marines?
Oh, they're just on the Games Workshop website. I was just looking at the
Oh.
minis, because some of them look
Oh,
kind
you
of-
sneaky buggers.
Who-
Sorry,
Are
yeah,
you in
I'm
a
not
summer
thinking
then?
Ooh, are we gonna have a summoner off?
Possibly.
Well, I'm gonna die really quick because unfortunately he's put it in stock mode, so all my controls are fucked up.
We all have stock.
Unfortunately, the way I got my computer set up, it takes me 10 minutes to switch all the commands to change the weapon systems. By then, the game's over.
He's on a joystick, isn't he? So it's his control.
Come on, you're supposed to be fighting me.
Look, Ticket, can't you just hold the joystick and it should just switch to keyboard mouse?
No, it doesn't work that way.
We've really improved these Chaos Minis since the last time I looked at them. I mean, that would have been like the year 2002. So,
I guess they have come a hell of a long way since. Pretty much every army's had a visual overhaul now.
my orcs still look good. They haven't changed the orcs that much.
There's a new boys box where their gear and stuff look a lot different compared to what they used to be. And they've also got these new beast snaggers, which are a new type of kind of feral orc.
It's not easy. Forget everything.
That's true. Plus Hammer, have a look at all the cars they've got, like the Shock Jump Dragster and Boomdacker Snazwagon and stuff like that. They look really good.
Gosh, are you gonna get up here?
Bloody trying.
Oh, the cars do look good. I miss the boys' truck, though.
I think the war trucks are still there.
Acquired.
The last time I looked at an orc codex, they were fast attack, so let me check heavy support and dedicated transport.
Tigger's trying to overeat himself.
There's my truck. I'm glad they finally made the Def Coptas a pack you could buy.
Yeah, you get them in packs of 3 now. Right?
I had to buy the Def Coptas from when they put them in the base box, because that was the only way you could get them.
Oh, right. That's weird.
Tigger,
like
you sour puss.
2008 maybe before they made this pack. So I have like my army was like 15 Def Coptas and then just enough orcs to get that on the table. It was win or lose, but if it worked out, it was a win, and if it didn't, I lost spectacularly.
So it was a go big or go home scenario.
Yep, I put everything in trucks, so all my stuff started in trucks, and then everything just moved as fast as it could.
Was there enough red paint used?
I painted everything yellow with red stripes, so probably not.
Bad Moon gets.
But the red ones go faster.
Oh, they do now in the rules. Yeah, they changed it so speed freaks move a lot quicker.
Have they made it so the yellow ones are luckier?
No, it's
no, that's blue.
Yeah, the blue ones, the looter ones, they're the lucky gits. Yellow ones, they're rich. I can't remember what the function for them is. They've got the most teeth.
I thought yellow makes explosions.
Slightly better gear.
I've got the codex upstairs, a new one. I'll have to double check it.
Solo, you're offline.
Like, this is why they make stompers yellow.
Well, they've even improved these Def Copta models from the ones I have.
Yeah, they overhauled a lot of them.
I mean, that's nice to see.
I've got the new War Boss in Mega Armor, and that looks really nice. Plus, it's a push fit model as well. You don't have to glue it.
That's nice to do reposes and things like that.
Hammer, if you're on, there should be an invite for you for the lobby.
You caught me looking at Games Workshop.
Jerking off to a squiggle.
No.
Squig hopper.
Squig hoppers. I like the commando squad because they have a bomb squig, so it's just filled with like dynamite and stuff in its mouth and all its back.
No point in sitting out, Namon. Jump in.
I need to figure out if I can get that Gogard's Last Stand working again, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get the bomb squigs into it.
Yeah, I'm well up for running any 40k scenarios.
I think they run like grenades. So you throw them, it turns into a squig, and the squig just runs at something.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I know you like your heavies and assault solo, so I'll let you have it.
I mean, Web Knight, the guy who's been doing all
He
this,
does the melee stuff, yeah.
Yeah, he's done a zombies and demons mod now that works with all the melee stuff. So I could do a Nurgle plague army.
Oof. I like a bit of guardsmen fending off Nurgles.
Yeah. Like a last ditch outpost that's been overrun.
Yeah, any of those sound like a laugh, that'd be pretty cool.
I'm working on a campaign though at the moment. Problem is it requires like 40 people. I need to find 40 players for it. I mean, the first one doesn't. The first one's relatively small tempo because it's like basically Top Gun.
Right.
Has any of you tried that new game, The Cycle?
No, it's not familiar. What's it about?
Okay, it's kind of like Deep Rock Galactic in that you drop in as a prospector and you're picking up natural ores and you're collecting pieces of equipment from other locations, like you're trying to salvage stuff. But while you're trying to do this and completing the quests that you get from the main base, there's other prospectors that are dropping in and doing the same thing. So it's a PvP, PvE kind of thing, because there's creatures on the planet that are trying to get you, and there's like in certain locations there's big bosses that you're going to have to go through to get to the better loot. So it's in playtest right now, beta test. It's not bad.
Nah, sadly, I don't think that'd be the thing for me. I hate like that kind of PvP, just where I'm trying to achieve the objective and some asshole just kills me from a distance or ambushes me, that kind of thing.
Oh, that it happens a lot.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the kind of game for me, unfortunately. Do want to try out Midnight Ghost Hunt at some point, though.
That looks good too, where the ghosts can turn around at midnight and they come after you. That looks really cool.
I've played that game. It was called Pac-Man.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
I think Miss
Weapons
Pac-Man was better.
Online. All systems nominal.
I'm still convinced that the big pills in Pac-Man were methamphetamine, so when he took it, he was just a fucking crazy maniac.
It's gonna eat your face.
That's why the ghost got scared, because he was just a crazy meth-eating maniac.
Well, what did the ghost represent to him, though? Because he was afraid of them until the ghost got to him.
That was just his paranoia.
Yeah, his paranoia and his past trying to catch up with him.
Yeah, there's a story here.
He's always been slightly worried ever since he killed that hooker back in Pac-Man City.
He's still pretty sure that homeless guy saw him barrier.
There's layers. I think we've got a cinematic universe here. Start making the first film immediately.
It's not enough for a set of movies.
I mean, it's probably better than Sonic 2's going to be.
I've only heard that people have been quite happy with it so far, which, for Sonic films, it's probably not a bad result.
First one was better.
Not seen either of them yet. No, they do intend to give them a look, so just to see like how good or bad they are. I've heard Jim Carrey's alright in it as Robotnik.
It's overall just a dumb fun movie.
I do actually somewhere have a Sonic the Hedgehog. Cool. Where he goes
Sonic
into
the
weird
Hedgehog what,
dimensions. Novels.
Ah, right.
There was a series of novels, and I managed to get hold of one of them.
I remember a friend of mine in school had a bunch of the Choose Your Own Adventure Sonic books.
Now this was a weird one where he like sort of ended up in a different dimension, and there were like weird little fantastic creatures, and he somehow ended to go back in time and see Robotnik be created.
When you say be created, do you mean like his mum and dad?
Target acquired.
No, the Chaos Emeralds. Because the whole thing was before Robotnik was created by the Chaos Emeralds. He was like a guy called Ovi Kinterboy, which is just Robotnik backwards.
No,
New
Gold,
target
go back.
acquired.
Don't go gloriously into that.
I have the novelization of Mega Man 2.
Okay. Curses.
Don't worry, it's a Karita mech. It's running away after shooting.
That's called tactics. How that wouldn't kill you. 2 heavy gouges to the back of the seat. 50 points. Bloody hell, the man. Stop throwing my aim off.
My death from above failed.
New target acquired.
My glorious charge and distraction worked.
Oh, the poor Racing Panther.
So I missed like 4 of my heavy couch shots because every time he hit me with the AC2, it was knocking the aim up and down.
It's got about 8 points of armor on the front.
Target sighted.
First shot on the back of Hammer's Victor. Boom, 50 points. Nah.
UAV
They still keep
activated.
going. What?
Eyes on enemy contact.
The Panther's got about 8 points of armor on the front.
I'm surprised with this game you can just shrug it off.
Target sighted.
I was surprised I was able to get through the rear armor that faster.
It doesn't have a lot of rear armor.
All right, so letting you guys know now, next weekend I have to go help family.
Okay.
Okay.
Help family move, help family bury a body.
No,
I was just
well,
about to say that.
No. The bury the body thing, that's how you differentiate between your friends and your best friends. Your best friends will help you hide the body. Your friends will just advise you to turn yourself in.
Sync drops. Okay, next weekend was going to be the tabletop.
Tabletop, yeah.
And it's also Easter.
Okay.
Yeah, so that just means on the Sunday we'd all just doing MWO or tabletop sim with chocolate eggs.
User entered your channel.
Hello, hello.
Hello, user.
Oh, Wild Varg appears.
You're in time for the sync drops.
Oh, joy.
I have done a stinger for you as well now, Rocket.
Oh, cool.
Unfortunately, he's got a static pose.
That's fine. It'll look 100 times better than the one that I'm currently using from that mobile game, so.
And I have a Peregrine for Tigger.
Ah, yes, Viton.
I'm just waiting for Donovan Beauchamp to seek his revenge now that we've tarnished his honor.
Donovan Beauchamp, yeah. The sharpest wit in all the periphery, and some say the inner sphere.
The sharpest wit ever fitted to a tit.
Rumoured to be a child of Hansa Davian.
Wasn't he a child of Handsome Davian, the travelling clone?
No, the clone was Merrick.
I thought it was of the bot Hanson Davians.
That was about to be
Yeah,
my
well,
response.
the Davian family like to speak about that period.
I am ready.
Is the a Varg yet?
I actually should be starting to get ready, shouldn't I? That would be a good choice. Instead of fanning around trying to put 2 AC-20s on a cicada.
Actually, I tried it. It's not very. You're just too damn slow. AC-10s work.
Grand Melee, though, it was a treat.
Alright, well, let me know when you're ready, Varg, I think everyone else is ready.
I will be ready now. Just North American as usual, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Groovy.
Okay, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
People have talked about Dune Spice Wars before. The early access starts on the 26th of this month. If
That's
you're
the new
into
Dune one?
yes.
It looks interesting.
Immediately lose interest in everything else and go and open up. Thank you very much. Let's get that Steam page open.
Dune.
The last game was good. I know they reskinned it. I know the first game they reskinned and released it. This is the second game that's technically released that's different.
What was it? It's House Atreides, Harkonnen, Fremen, and the Scavengers or something?
Weird sex magic.
That would be the Smugglers Guild, wouldn't it?
I think they are going to add more factions to it, but the early access thing, I think, will start with those 4.
I may have just accidentally pushed the match that I'd voted for into Terra Firma.
I'm still searching.
I've alt-tabbed out, so I might be in a game. I'm just double checking this bloody list.
It flashes at the bottom when it finds a map.
it's in all orange and shit, but I've no time for it at the moment.
Yeah, if it's gone orange, then you've got a game.
Yep, found one. Hellbow, River, Terror, Hibernal.
Where am I? Oh!
I used my 4x multiplier to try and get us Terror, guys.
I'm used to
did we have
3
times
to get us the same.
Oh god, I used the ×1, but it's going to be Hellbow. It's crap anyway because I'm in a standard Supernova.
Ouchie.
Terror would have been really bad for me.
Oh, good news is I got Terra Therma. Bad news is Kolshi's on the opposite team.
My good sir, I will see you on the battlefield.
Indeed you will, sir.
Head up to that little corner with the old map. None of
just
the
have
other
a
team
duel
members
in the
will
cold
go there.
area.
Yeah, just go up there and fight, yeah. Because
This
none
is
of the
where
other
Colt tells
players
his entire team there'll be a single
I
mech
finally
that-
got a match!
Yeah, it's just Cole turns up like, hello? Oh god.
You'll have to tell me where it is on the map.
Yeah. I forget the grid reference.
H8 or something?
I've got Solo with me, and on the other side is Hammer there and Naman.
And G-Node.
Oh, how can we forget Node?
Oh, but you've got Lobo.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And Money Shot, the most important one.
As long as you're not in front of Money Shot, you're okay.
Yeah, I think I might. He's in a Fafnir, so I might stay behind old Money Shot there. He can spaff his way to victory on other people.
I have a team primarily made up of assault mechs that are bitching like crazy because we're doing a conquest game. It's so unfair. There's an objective. I can't just fight people. Nah.
We had Conquest or Domination as our choice, and there's I think including me, there's 1, 2, 3, 5. There's 5 assault mechs on our team.
Reactor online.
I may have just realised we actually have an
Sensors
objective.
Online. Weapons online.
If you're fast enough, you might be able to win it before most of the team even get to the circle.
I treat everything as skirmish, and I rarely look to see what's actually happening until we well into the game.
Well, every game type is just a different flavour of skirmish, isn't it?
Basically.
I would like them to. Sorry, go on.
There's a TFO meeting today. Fuck.
I had made it to the circle first.
Oof,
You're sounding sick, Tigger.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Varg, if you're anywhere near Sigma, go there.
Okay. Rocket. I'm the lightest mech on my team.
We can have a big dust up, me and all light.
And what?
I'm 50 ton.
Oh wow!
Against a
this is gonna be
Fafnir
very
and an
good.
Orion 2Z.
I'm in a crab.
Lightest mech we have is a Phoenix Hawk.
Resource point Sigma is now
You've been
controlled
spotted by my team, Kolsh. Oh
Yes,
Jesus!
it would be a 4 rack 2 fucking Fafnir.
Kappa has fallen. The enemy has resource point Beta.
Yeah, looks like me and you, Solo, are the only other people who've actually gone forward, because the rest of the team are, just so you know, Hammer, Naman, the majority of our team are in D3C3, basically looking to, I don't know, snipe.
Don't worry, I'll push them back with artillery.
Yeah, fucking rack spam Fafnir got me.
I see you in D4.
We have data.
Oh god, yep, they all see us. Jesus.
Resource point Epsilon is out.
Oh well, Solo, this is going to be very short and very painful.
I get to watch Void cause mayhem from the other side.
It's good, isn't it?
New target acquired.
It is watching you pirouette.
Oh dear. Might have bitten off a bit too much here. Time to run.
Time for bed, everyone.
New target.
Yeah, you had 5 on you then, Mark.
Oh, well, it's Hammer. I'm not going to shoot him.
I love doing that with that build. Just pulling shit to other people into a fight. Doesn't end well normally though.
UAV above us again.
UAV activated.
Holy shit, someone finally spoke.
They are a quarter of the way there. Do not let them push ahead.
New target acquired.
Yeah, there was a rotary something shooting you in the back. I couldn't quite see it, get an angle on it though. Oh, it's a rotary marauder.
Target destroyed.
No, it was a Marauder 2, sorry, Marauder that was on top of the hill. It had triple rotary 2s.
Oh, okay. Wow, that makes me feel better. I thought it was like teammate. It felt like it was that guy right behind me. Oh, shit.
No, luckily it wasn't that. If it had been a friendly, I would have just lit him up.
Yep. Jump your MRM, jump back behind cover,
New
jump your
target
MRM,
acquired.
jump back behind cover.
Right, so you've got one in D4, the assault in D5, and you've got another one that's in D5, D4.
Yeah. I was pushing around for Delta 5.
Going to Epsilon. Affirmative, sir.
Oof, alright, 2 of them just died, so last one you'll hit in D4.
Yeah.
It's a Jaeger mech of all things.
Yeah, big boys, let's sit on a theta, and then we need everybody else to go to the other points.
Don't see any of those anymore.
No, you don't. It's an interesting build. It's got 4 LR-15s, 2 Streak 2s, 2 mediums, and 2 light machine guns. Side torsos. I suspect he's got an XL engine on that. Yeah, there we go.
Macduff!
Not a surprising result when most of the team decide to just all stand on a ridgeline.
Yep.
And allow your team to just, get to the actual important locations.
Yep. We just had the exact same thing.
Right.
everyone decided to stay out of the fight, despite the fact that, you know, we were up on kills. We were doing really well, we had an advantage. They just decided to hang back and let the enemy cap all the points while they focused on a couple of little scraps. Well done.
I may have hidden below Eagles for a long time.
We've collected 75% of the resources.
Honestly, I've never seen defeat snatched from the jaws of victory quite so effectively as that game. That was impressive.
Eyes on. Enemy contact.
Target
Is
acquired.
everyone out of match?
Nope, still in one.
Okay.
It's about over.
Target destroyed.
Just let us know when you're out and we'll next countdown.
In fact, it is over now.
So we will then do tabletop week after next, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'm out.
Okay, everyone else green?
Oh, what's that?
Super green.
SIG.
Okay, so take a solo, just go it.
I'm good.
Okay. So let us know when you're ready, solo.
Dun, 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 dun.
So is that solo? You good?
Ready.
Okay, on go. 2, 1, go.
Spinning.
Rocket, did you ever see the Spectrum base toy that came out when we were kids?
Yeah, I never had it though.
Oh, I got it for Christmas. It had a little voice changer thing, so you could talk into it and you pressed a little trigger on it and it did the little Mysteron eyes and it changed your voice to sound like a Mysteron.
This is the voice of the Mysterons.
Yeah, I just used to go around the house when it was dark, fucking just acting like a Mysteron.
Yeah, Captain Scarlet was that was a weird show.
It was dark.
Hmm. Captain Black was basically a corpse that was being manipulated by the Mysterons. Oh, got a match. Emerald, Ruby, Terra, and Grim.
Yep.
What was that old show? Blake 7?
Well, that is an old show, but I don't know if that's the one you're thinking of.
Oh, I've got one.
That. Where they had that white with the green front.
We did it, boys. We made Terra Therma happen.
Yay!
Blake 7 was the one where the characters were
Oh god,
all,
this looks like a River City incursion.
they were all freedom fighters against the Federation.
Yeah,
Good
but they
God.
were in that white, and the front of the ship had that great big huge green
That was like a
cockpit.
green glowing engine. No,
Yeah.
that's the engine section, yeah.
Oh.
So it flies with the pointy bits forward.
Yeah. Because those were the lasers.
Which was
There's
the
the-
one with the moon?
Space
Moon Base
Marine.
Alpha.
Space 1999.
That was it. With the
Moonbase
bouncy,
Alpha.
with the bouncy shit things.
Yeah, with the Eagles.
Good
Yeah,
luck,
yeah.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
have
moon
the
gets
DVDs.
blasted out of orbit because of a nuclear explosion. And somehow they end up ridiculous distance away from Earth. I don't know.
I love when science fiction writers do stuff like that. It's like the current version of it is just putting quantum in front of everything in it.
The irony is if the moon really did leave the Earth would be destroyed.
Yeah, it'd be in a rough state.
To be fair, if it left it because of a nuclear explosion, the explosion would have to be large enough that the Earth would itself be, vaporized.
And yet, in later episodes, they contact people from Earth.
Because, well, no, nukes in space just don't work like that.
It seems, Varg, we are fated to meet each other.
Unless I had some ridiculous version of the Orion engine on the arse end of the moon.
Yeah, my brother's got all of them on DVD because he's weird. And I know. Yeah, Kaz, it is because he's weird. Because I don't get it. I hate it.
Hey, I've got him on DVD.
Come on, we have cheekies on our team.
Fucking Landau.
I have really limited memories of Space 1999, and they're all shit.
Although there is that really horrible episode about 1999 where there's those weird aliens that sort of create illusions that people go into, and it turns out they're walking into the mouths of these horrific-looking creatures, and they just get eaten.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's one of the later ones where they have the alien woman who can shapeshift. Although I did like the one with where they encounter another alien species who tell them that they have this stasis tech that will allow... They have a spare pod because one of their crew died. And they can take one of the crew from Moonbase Alpha with them to Earth because that's where they'll be passing. And there's this lottery that they set up, and one of the crew, I think he's called Simmons or something, sort of goes mad because he desperately wants to get this so he can go home. And yeah, there's all kinds. He goes insane there trying to make sure he gets the ticket. Yeah, well, the big twist at the end is the computer randomly selected a name and it was Simmons. He was going to go. But
you're going to go all along, but no, you're not because you were a bastard.
Oh, he does something. He gets on the ship, the sleeper
Cheekies,
pod doesn't work properly,
Cheekies, no.
and he wakes up normally, and he's trapped inside the pod, so he'll just starve to death. Brutal ending. Oh, those kids shows back then, they didn't give a shit, did they?
No, it's true.
Contact call 6.
Like or the Tomorrow Bastards. Where they're all the psychic children, and one of them is she just to throw herself out the window before she kills all the rest of the group in the room. She blows up mid-air.
I don't remember that.
Did you watch my spectacular charge then, Varg?
I did. Impressed.
Just goes to show there's stock Thunderhawk shit because this game just encourages boating. Sorry, Thunderhawk. Fucking noise.
His brain's mush.
My cup runneth empty, so my caffeine withdrawal symptoms are kicking in.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't take you seriously. You got the name of the mech wrong. No.
I am entirely out of tea. It's an intolerable situation. I don't know how I've let this happen. I know. I blame myself for allowing this to come to pass.
Send me yours, I'll have you some Lancashire tea sent forth.
Don't blame yourself, Kip. We were doomed from the start.
Brewed in the foothills of the Pennines in Blackburn. And somehow has managed to make its way into an armor mod.
Somehow.
I have no hand in it. I have no idea how you would animate horses in armor. It's called DBO horses, and yeah, there's a cup of Lancashire tea in there. It says so on the cup.
Spiffing Brit have anything to do with that mod?
Oh, he's Yorkshire.
No, he's a Yorkshire.
Oh, so yeah, he's Yorkshire too. That's right.
He's an orc.
He's an orc.
Yorkshire.
Oh god, there's many an enemy around that corner.
No.
You see, you cross over the mountains and your first stop is Leeds or Kirith Ungle in its old town.
Kirith Ungle.
Down the road you've got Bradford, or as it used to be known, Kirith Morgul.
Probably 2 lances worth of golf.
Now known as Minas Morgul.
Half camo
Well done.
God,
point to Johannesburg.
Yeah, there's some very weird twinnings going on all over the world.
Not many people wanting
Or is
to
it
twin with
Twinings
Russian
too?
towns at the moment.
Oh,
And if you make it far enough into the country, you come across York Door.
I'm surprised though that they haven't come around the other side.
I've been sitting here watching for it.
I'm just curious about which idiot keeps powering our jammer. And not any of the other things, just the jammer over and over again.
I've now found a comparison to the MVA's Molotov cocktails coming in at us. It is like watching a narc beacon hit you in the face.
I'm still waiting for them to make it so the AI uses things like helicopters and armored vehicles for the MVA.
I think they're hoping to get armored vehicles in the helicopters, maybe not. That might be a Zeus thing.
Oh, okay.
But they are fixing the AI a bit. I don't know, the spawning's being fixed, and there's some other things. It was like a news thing, but it might just go before.
Alright. Well, that flipped very quickly.
Yep.
Especially once they lost their AMS.
And it looks like we did have two try and flank you.
Oh yeah, I see.
Maybe our two slowest ones, but...
Oh, they're both assault mechs, and I'm open everywhere.
They were saying the latest update changes are they've added supply depots that can expand base supply cap.
Alright.
Players in boats can package nearby underwater wrecks. They've changed the simulation disabled on cleanup bins to stop them from being moved, and rebuilt how reinforcements are allocated to objectives. And then they've also fixed tasks that haven't been completing since Armour 208.
Solo, Goal 6 has shot.
Yeah, that's currently in public testing on a dev build.
Right.
So once all that's been, confirmed and made stable, they'll release it as part of an update. So at least we'll get a bit of an update to it.
I was wondering if they can't obviously have on-station aircraft, would it be possible for them to have it so they weren't like call-ins? So
I don't think they were able to get the AI to use the radio support module.
Okay.
There is a way to do that, but it involves Zeus jiggery pokery that's kind of beyond my... I know Juju knows how to do it.
Because it'd be kind of interesting, you hold a position, the next thing is you hear a jet coming in, it's like, a MiG that does a strafing run or drops bombs or something.
But it's something I've wanted to do. Basically take myself away from being like on the ground and then just do some Zeus things. And drive a T-54 right up the fucking front gate into a camp and just watch him blow it up.
Yeah, but then Captain would complain at you because you're not doing anything.
Yeah, Cat will be bored because he's not in that tank. Shooting everybody.
enjoy.
Oh, Mike Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's thinking of jumping on Tuesday next time we go out.
Okay, good.
He's
Big
still
news,
just got to
guys.
get used to other functions, like how to properly move items around inventories and how to revive people and stuff.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
With practice, it comes with practice.
He was telling me, I think he accidentally shot someone in the face he was trying to resurrect.
Me.
Oh, did he shoot you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I knew exactly what happened, that's why it's really not an issue.
He left click said no, everything's middle click when you're interacting.
He was apologising profusely after it happened, so I was too busy laughing off Mike.
Oh yeah, I think he's kind of convinced that people will shout at him because he's got this thing about if he's new to a game, like everyone will just bitch at him because he doesn't know how to play it properly.
No.
I know, I keep telling him, don't worry, he'll get used to it in the end. That, mistakes happen, and once he gets more comfortable with it, it's not going to be an issue.
It's just one aspect of being an FNG.
Constantly, yes. But
Yeah.
no, honest mistaken.
Is everyone ready? Everyone agree?
One
Yep.
sec.
Guys, big news. Got a rare supply cache about to open.
Wait, yeah.
I got one. I got a parking permit.
3 SRM2s.
Clan Narc, Clan LRM-10, Gauze rifle, and a Steiner cockpit banner.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, dude, that's amazing!
I got a disabled parking permit. I think the game's trying to tell me something.
Are you and Tigger fated to duel?
No, it is the first. It is directive number 4.
Yeah, Tigger must die first in every Grand Melee.
Everyone ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I think armor-wise, if you guys,
circle of death goes.
if
Sorry, go on,
you
Bob.
guys, if you guys were fine with me, accidentally pressing the grenade button every fucking 5 minutes because I'm a complete flid, then I think your brother will be alright. The occasional mistake, it's fine.
Well, armor's also a bit of a complex
to
game.
death with an axe, so.
Yeah, that was good. Yep, gonna match. Hibernal, Terra, Emerald, River.
Terra, always Terra.
I voted Terra. Emerald has about 76%.
81. 72. 46.
And domination.
Well,
I have a match. Emerald, Hibernal. Yep.
Yeah, it's really is sticking us together today, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, I'm not getting drops to you, but I'm always in with Naman, Totti, Solo, and Hammer.
We're fated to duel to the ends of time.
I don't get a single match with Tigger. I don't think he's not been in any of ours yet.
I'm up in Kettle Boil before it loads. Otherwise, I'm going to have to set myself to like speed 2 and just hobble. Point myself in a direction and just hobble in that direction till my kettle boils.
And with Naman this time, and the other team there's Solo and Totti. Oh, Hammer didn't get in on this one either.
Makes a change. It normally puts us opposite each other.
Yeah.
Eshel Jorgensen, he was the Marauder who died second last in the last game on our team.
Oh, they got Heisenberg on their team.
Holy
And Fuzzy Raptor.
Good lord.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Doing hunter killer then.
Systems no.
Skeld.
I mean, you and Bob could just duel each other.
Cut down any enemy.
on the same
We're on
team.
the same
And we
team
have
this
a
time.
white buffalo. It's rare to see other South
Stay
African
away.
team.
I have fleas.
Yes. It's pretty.
Oh, looks like one of our assaults is AFK. It's an Atlas
They
as
might
well.
give
so
you
that's
the
a lot of
bubonic
armor.
plague.
Yeah, those elementals are gigantic on that mech.
Well, the mech is supposed to be smaller.
It's not that small.
It may be less hunter killer and more cripple and execute.
We actually have a decent pairing, I think, here.
Well, it wasn't until I went down that hill and bumped my leg.
Target sighted.
Is friendly damage no longer a thing?
It should be right.
Acquired.
It is. No,
I don't
there's
want to test
friendly.
that though.
There is friendly damage.
Okay, I was just swept with lasers from outside and I did no damage. Must be
Knock
another
on
range.
alright.
New
Could have been that,
target
yeah.
Acquired.
Because you can do T kills, remember? So
Eyes on enemy contact.
New
I actually
target
wouldn't put it past
acquired.
PGI to have an event requirement of kill friendly teammates. That would be the real brain trust idea of that.
We got multiple enemies in Delta 3. They're gonna come around the corner of Delta 3. Look alive.
UAV
I'll let
active.
him come around. Pick him.
Enemy spotted. Copy that. Enemy spotted.
Yes, guys at Delta 3, come over. We are not here to ambush you.
They're probably gonna try to flank. I'll keep an eye out. Eyes on. Enemy contact.
If Delta 3 pushes and happens, I'm going to take a peek.
New target
Oh,
acquired.
never mind. They're just peeking. They're holding a Delta 3.
Gotcha.
New target acquired.
Great UAV, thank you.
Eyes on. Enemy contact. Enemy spotted. Atlas coming around. He's gonna try to initiate a push.
Cyclops might want to back up
Might
to
be
the all
too, yeah.
target. Avoid pushing into the valley.
Focus, Juliet. The sooner we take out that Atlas, the better.
At least the Atlas is doing Atlas.
That always makes a change.
It finally lived up to the mean. It's pushed up.
You're going on the outside near Delta 2.
Wow.
Torso.
Oh, he got you in the overheat.
Left torso.
Oh, it was a
critical
fucking-
damage.
Oh, I thought it was a piranha.
Oh, the
New
piranha's on our
target
team.
acquired.
Yeah, I thought he
Right
got you
arm
with it.
critical damage.
He was did more damage than the fucking Marauder did.
Target sighted.
Oh, it was that supernova with the LRM-20s.
I just picked off that Marauder 2 from above the Ultra 20.
What is my team doing?
Splitting by the looks of it.
Huffing paint thinner?
Centurion's gonna come around Delta 3. We need some reinforcements on the left side. They're pushing pretty hard.
They
I'm
really
working
want
on
to
it.
kill the Atlas. That's what your team wants to do.
Enemy spotted.
Target sighted. New target acquired.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, solo. No, I won't fire on it. Wow, look at that fire support direwolf that could have brought all of its weight and armor into the fight, but he's sat on the hill the whole match.
We've got a guy here who's in a LRM5 Hellspawn, 2 small lasers. A fucking hunchback closed in on him, and rather than run away, because he could outrun the hunchback, he just dueled it out. Got himself killed.
He's always thinking big brain tactics.
Strange build on that Warhammer 2C. 2 large pulse, 2 medium pulse.
Is that it?
That was it.
But you just put heat sinks in the rest of it? I don't get the build.
Unless it's like fast as all hell.
Nope.
No.
Well, that fucking idiot's hiding in the basement, so
I'm so glad he's about to get ganked.
I really wish they hadn't done that weapon rescaling thing, so weapons were the same size regardless of the chassis, because the Mislinks G with the quad heavy machine guns looks so stupid.
Don't think I've seen it.
Just go to the store, get the Mislinks G, it's the default loadout, it has 8 heavy machine guns. The guns are bombs it's attached to.
I'll have to have a peek at that now. Again.
Utterly ridiculous.
Mine's got light machine guns on, and yeah, it looks the same, at least you.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah. That's yeah, that's the thing.
It's special, isn't it?
Very. His mum thinks it's.
Is everyone green?
Let me pick a different.
Tigger's in game.
Tigger's still there. Okay.
I think the 2T makes more sense as a 5T or a 7T.
I don't know if Tigger's got the book that it's from, the Ill Clan Recognition Guide Volume 6 or not, but I'd like to know why they've given it tech that it couldn't have had at that time period.
Unless they refitted them later?
No,
When
it
the
said
tech became available?
the little bit about it in the Sana page states that it was a Turian Concordat build from the Star League era, where it has 2 ER mediums and an LB5 alongside the ER PPCs. And the Star League didn't have ER mediums or LB5s at that point, so I don't know why a periphery mech would have that loadout.
Catalyst are doing a Games Workshop. Not even reading their own lore and just retconning it to please people.
It would make sense, yeah, if it was a post-invasion build where the Turians got hold of just like a little bit of this tech.
Enough to just retrofit it, yeah.
Yeah, they're retrofitting a small, like maybe a small company or something of their Marauders in that variant. But at the same time, they're loath to commit them to any combat because replacing those pieces of equipment, is harder or very expensive for them. So.
Yeah, it would give some flavour to it being on the battlefield rather than it just here you go, tech, here you go, tech, bit. I really need to lay off that impression.
Well. Why do you think he'll get you in trouble?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, if it's just supposed to be like the film kind of thing, I've got aunt and uncle who were both like mentally disabled and that, my mum used to say years ago, because it was the band thing, to say that they were both good. So obviously nowadays you said that, people horrified, like, what the fuck? But yeah, just bothered about it because I know the context, knee-jerk reaction.
To answer your question of the lore, why do they have it when they don't have the weapons? Someone clearly wasn't fact-checking.
Yep, that's the second thing. Unless there's like, there was a Star League facility out there that was developing some new, just so happened to make a few. I don't know. But why that one was left with Kerensky.
I'd like to say I was in the know for everything, but I wasn't.
Well, this is stuff that was written 2020, so yeah, I don't know what the write-up was on that. If you have the PDF, maybe you could check it, but...
Pretty much a testament. It's just how fucked up year 2020 was.
Yeah.
Right. Is everybody good to drop?
Yep.
Right.
Okay. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I have Tomlin, Forest, River, and Riblight.
I haven't found a match.
And as is tradition tonight, so have I.
That was get what?
Yeah, Emerald, Frozen, River, Solaris.
Yeah.
So the clans are get rack 10s in the next update?
What was that, sorry, Tigger?
The roadmap is we're going to get rack 10s?
No.
Was that published on the 1st of April?
So they'll be even worse than rotary cannon.
You can
2s?
never tell with a slot though.
They just get told by the Cauldron overlords what they need to do, and they do it. Get ready for the RX-78 Gundam crossover at some point.
As I say, wait till somebody reads about Hag 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This game wouldn't survive that level of tech.
Yeah, Hags would kill the game, but it would be funny.
Yeah, it'd be awesome in like lobbies, just people running around hag like crazy, but in standard matches, there'd be so much rage.
Heck, can you imagine walking around a corner and a hag 40 hits you?
Well, if they did it and like kept the ghost charge mechanic on it, so you had to like build up your number of shots and then volley them off kind of thing, that might limit. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't limit shit, would it?
Not really, because you get people who just pre-charge it and go around the corner.
Yeah.
Like you can with heavy Gauss rifles and stuff.
Sensors online.
Right, I'm gonna hide in this corner for a minute and hope no one murders me.
What do you have? Hags, plasma cannons, what are the other crazy weapons? Oh, X lasers. So you just hold the button down, it goes do. What was it? You'd have streak LRMs.
Hey, little rocket.
Hello. Streak MRMs, I think, is another one later on.
I don't know. I'd really like to see mortars on mechs. That'd be awesome. Just sit behind a hill and just do.
At that point, we'll just bring. You can drive around.
I mean, weapon for web vehicles are a better choice. It's just for mobility and armor. The mechs are better.
Target acquired.
I mean, vehicles can make for a really bad day for a mech pilot.
They've taken Epsilon.
Target sighted. Target sighted. New target acquired.
I don't know how I can get hit and misses when I'm behind a solid object, but okay, again.
User entered your channel.
Yellow, you.
Come checking in.
Yellow.
Hello.
How has this thing not been capped yet?
Because the guy who was there is either dead or walked away. There is that. I don't know if the Orions come up towards you, Totty, so I don't know if you want to pop the UAV you got just to be sure.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
I was playing the other
We've
Rainbow.
gained Epsilon.
Were you the one missiling me?
No, I was machine gunning the Archer.
I was over in the C3, C4 line. Oh, there he is.
New target acquired.
Enemy contact.
UAV activated.
There's a couple. Oh, yeah, there's Panther.
New target acquired.
Oh, sorry, it's Saturn.
Hammer, there's two, there's 4 or 5 mechs up there on the ridge line.
I gotta go for S because I'm the closest.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Yeah, basically the opposite side of the map, over toward Theta, and that's the rest of the team that you're dealing with their hammer. Because the only one who's over on the Epsilon side is Totty on our team.
New target acquired.
Yeah, and the archer did not appreciate me shooting him with machine guns.
New target acquired.
Also, if you do get a chance, if you go up to Sigma, there is a AFK. There's a disconnect up there. It's a blackjack. Our team was very light. Hammer, up behind you, E2 on this ridge. So if you take a left, you go up the road, there's a Raven that's looking to drop artillery or something on you. He just
he's
knocked
knocking
you.
for the archer, yeah.
He just knocked you, Hammer. He's backing up now, and the archer is now firing LRMs at you. So if you turn around from Sigma and head up the ramp towards Fox 2, the archer's over there. The archer is only equipped with a LRM 10 and 5 and then just ER smalls, so if you get within punching distance of him, he can't do anything to fight you.
Right torso as well when you shoot him.
He's got nearly full armor on his right torso.
Yeah, but he's missing the left one.
Yeah, he's lost 3 of his missing, but one of his lasers. He's out of position now, I think he's throwing himself off the cliff.
There's a helmet back there with a tag.
No, it's a Mad Dog. Yeah, it's a
helmet next to him, right?
He's on the kilo point. Yeah, he's running now. He's trying to get a lock on a Mad Cat Mark II. There's a Stalker at Kilo, which is... it's seen better days.
Get up,
and Raven's just lost the leg.
No, our team doesn't have a Loki, a Hellbringer.
Looked like behind the Mad Dog, it looked like there was a Hellbringer.
The Stalker was behind him. It's missing half the torso, so its profile photo looks a bit weird.
New target acquired.
Mad Dog's just down to its micro pulse lasers.
Target destroyed.
And his CT's open, but...
I did the sum total of 85 damage in that.
I think that's probably close to what I did damage-wise in this Mistlinks.
I managed to kill Varg.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did you also take out Mistlink's machine guns, or?
I took out the one with the heavy machine guns, yeah. I was fighting with the catapult when the friendly Mad Cat Mark II count engaged him, and then I just got LRM to oblivion. And then an Orion came around the corner and missiled me.
Yeah, alas, you did pretty much all your damage to me. Running round, staying within like 20 feet of me with your ECM would be... consider it was in a street thought.
I didn't have ECM. No, I run a dervish. Stock 6M dervish.
I'm one of your teammates. As soon as he figured out I had a string build, he was on my ass like grass.
Hammer behind you.
Artillery strike activated.
Because I don't think the missile were doing any damage to that Corsair. He had enough AMS to really take down the entirety of the Luftwaffe squadron.
New target acquired.
Right, he's got no weapons.
Pulse laser destroyed.
Don't worry, boys. We don't need to send the boys from the RAF up in the air. We've got a courser with enough AMS.
Look at this, Sea-Whiz go.
Yeah, I actually went down and fucking score.
In a win?
In a win. Because I couldn't hit anything. I did, hold on, how much damage did I actually do? Wow, at a matter of 52. And 3 points of damage.
Oh my god. Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's a bad round.
It was terrible. I just did nothing but walking around. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I jumped up behind all of those mechs.
What's up with this team speak? So crap ping, crap connect all the time now.
Look at how many people are in Hell Let Loose.
Yeah.
How many?
7 in the forward operations channel.
Invites are out.
Armus
Alright.
got stunned.
Cora's armor.
5th.
And 46, yeah, and 2nd Battalion briefing channel.
So what are the rules, Chief?
20, 25-ton mechs.
What?
I did not catch any of that.
Same.
It's going to be a problem. I don't think I have any 25 tonners.
Commando or a flea or nothing?
Commando, Flea, Locust, Mistlinks.
Man.
Solo, I know you've played this game enough to have some C-bills. Just buy a Mythlinks. They're the best.
I was just debating on something. I was wondering if there was any point in having freaking flamers with nothing but lights. I don't know. I don't think they do enough damage to justify what you could get for a small laser instead.
Mythlink sounds like someone with a lisp. I am Star Commander Hathan, and I will challenge you with my Mythlink.
The Locust.
Do you accept my recall?
I've got to ask God, next weekend you can be hiding Easter eggs in the garden for the little one to go and find, yeah?
No.
Rub the balls.
As I say, any that she doesn't find, a fair game for you to eat.
won't be hiding them in the backyard because, yeah, our cat is quite prodigious in marking his territory, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
I'd have loved to seen the fire moth.
I was just about to say that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just for note, the baboon is also known as the howler. I prefer the baboon.
I hear fire moth and I have fond memories of just hearing fire moth.
Yeah.
From the balcony.
The Conjurer was also one I went to see. Or Hellhound.
No.
Battle Cobra. Would have liked to have seen that on the clan
I
side.
hate 20 and 25 ton max. There we go.
Invincible Mercury, give it a mustache bolt on.
It's not invincible when you put it up against. I didn't look how many piranhas there are, but it can't cope with the level of firepower.
Weapons read until 1330.
Plus, I've gotten on the jump. That's just rubbish.
Just love to see the Thorn. I love the look of that little weird mech.
Uh-oh, Toddy's having a stroke.
Online. Sensors online.
Which one's the Thorn?
Online.
It's a Starleague era light that has an asymmetrical design, so it's got an arm on one side, but its other arm is a missile launcher.
Okay, so it's not the one that's shaped like a little wing thing.
Also, it looks like it's
No.
got a penis on its face.
It has like a little weird proboscis thing for some reason, yeah.
Are you trying to start up a sing-along of Baltimore there? Fuck.
I was.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It was more. Wow.
Ah, you were going for the.
That one. I can't do it at a pro volume because Erin's in bed.
Because who am I? I am Keith Flea. I am.
How does it sound?
Bloody painful at 3 in the morning.
Alright, you bastard.
Where are you?
I'm coming after you.
Why?
Just because I've decided.
Okay.
I haven't had a straight up fight with you in a long time. Also, Tigger's hanging around. I'm not sure if he's going to fight you first.
I'm not getting involved. His weapon's green.
1330.
Tigger's running away
So,
from
yes.
me as I try and enact Directive 4.
What the fuck is this
Tigger's
shit?
just he was stood still for a while. Oh, he's under attack.
Oof, that hurt those legs. You can't catch him, Hammer. What are you trying?
Let's try to kill him before he blew up.
We've almost got them all. Clean up the survivors. We're experiencing some losses. Don't get slaughtered.
It's the 6 machine gun 3 flavor version of them.
Yeah,
You
those
make this so
flavors
much-
actually really me.
Yeah, it didn't do a lot, did it? It were, as they say, a dead man.
I feel like I'm being teamed up on. Like I'm being teamed up on.
a game of tabletop like this.
Naman, in Steam, I sent you a message with the image of the thorn, so you can see what it looks like.
Oh, I was having a look at Sana.
It was like this. It just looks kind of different.
I was browsing around to see, but I can't find it.
Yeah, I don't think it's the most popular of the Dali light version. More like it's fun things with like hussars and mongoose.
Oh, we've got a mongoose.
Yep, no mongoose. Yeah. Mercury's as well. I think those were the 4 Star League lights.
Locust Royal.
Yeah, but as in actual machines that were developed and commonly built before the the tech drop off.
I may have just found a model of a wasp. So it should work.
I didn't see up there, sorry.
He's already dead, you can stop shooting. So, you vicious bastard. I see Davros finally decided to sliver in, eh?
Yep.
Your gut's still killing you?
Guts are doing not too bad, but it's the weekend and I don't have a caregiver, so.
Yeah. Any movement on that yet? Do you have any idea if you were going to get any help with that at all?
No luck in sight so far.
Solo, that mislinks is obscene.
You guys doing tabletop or are you
No. Says tabletop was supposed to be next week, but now it's going to be the week after.
Well, next week is Easter.
And you won't be available anyway.
No. I have family obligations I can't get out of.
Same.
D3, Naman. D3, D4 at the moment.
We're going to pick up my 250 head of cattle.
Vargas, your family obligations, you having to eat all the Easter eggs the family bring around because they don't really. Sarah's not old enough for it yet.
Yeah, I've got to save Erin, really.
Oh yeah, save it for myself, yeah.
Yeah. It's alright, because we're just, with the house thing, you have to get, like, insurance. I literally cost us $8 a month extra in insurance because of Dave's health. And literally the only health condition I have is my crippling pie addiction.
It's the living clause.
Like I haven't smoked in a very long time, etc. And it's just like, you weigh 20 odd stone and you're 6'3". Like, because they talk like, well, what's your waist size? And I'm like, 40 inches. I'm like, oh yeah, it's still a bit. So they don't ask me about my bicep size or anything. So I've got 18-inch bicep. Well, like that might contribute to the weight a bit.
You don't have to get underpants for your biceps, but yeah.
They just AMI as a measurement of anything.
Oh, it was
It really does mean nuts in.
Well, we hope to find more parts time.
Yes.
currently trying to find a Thorn model, so I was hoping to have been dead long ago.
You can't expect Totty to be obliging like that.
There's
Well, he was
nothing
trying
like
to
being-
parch you out.
Just being
Well, I
trash
did run
talked
and
by someone you've
stop
just
in the
murdered.
open.
Tigger bravely ran away.
There was 5 of you. Like, what part of that makes it seem like I was being cowardly? There was 5 of you.
I said
in fairness,
bravely.
3 of them pretty much beeline straight at me. One of them flat out announced that he was coming to try and kill me.
Yeah, I did say I was going to fight him in a very underpowered fleet.
I was going to stand and watch.
We do have an announcement, though. They've got a number of them, but... first one is congrats to Solo. 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Yikes.
nice.
Really are a mech dad.
Ban him.
Yeah, congrats on that one, Solo. 8 years is a long time.
And you first joined TAW using Netscape Navigator.
AOL.
Who was somehow still around.
I was no joke using Windows Vista when MechWarrior Online came around.
Yikes.
And the other one I was going to do next week, but since Tigger won't be here, Tigger will have done 18 years next week.
Oh, wow. Tigger making this all look bad. Holy crap, man. Congrats.
18?
18. You're currently at 17 years, 11 months, and 25 days.
Huh.
Soon, Tigger, you'll be old enough to drink in England.
Yeah. Wouldn't it just be easier to jump across the pond and go to France? I mean, everyone's drinking there at like, what, 10?
Yeah, but it's
But
France.
nobody wants to drink with the French.
No, you go get the alcohol there and then you come back.
But then there's customs and excise.
And the French.
Yeah.
And onions.
Then you'd get overcharged because they'd hear an accent other than French and double the price.
See, that's why I worked on my French accent. They'll think I'm from Brittany and won't know the difference.
Yeah, but the problem is you'll turn up with all those Union Jack clothes that you got.
No, I'll turn up in a Saxon.
Nice.
Monsieur,
Turns up dressed as a Saxon.
I have not seen this camouflage since the 1990s. What are you doing? I'm invading mofo. I'm reclaiming everything from the 100 Years' War.
Amazing how many things they claim to have won.
Here in Canada, they're trying to change it. Like, the Battle of Abraham didn't happen. Montcalm Wolf didn't fight. They didn't lose both times.
Oh yeah, because the perfect volley didn't mean anything. I mean, you better fucking not silence that, because that's a regimental battle on for me. It's a whole regimental day. There was even a song about it, written by a guy who was on the boat on the way to the battle, but then he didn't survive it. And kind of a prophetic song, almost.
Alright, Naman.
Yes?
How do I put a file in again so that you can see it?
In where?
We'll say debrief.
Shooting in Discord is easier if it's under 8 megabytes.
Should be.
Okay, cheers, Albert.
User left your channel.
Never heard of the TAW mech. TAW mech?
Yeah. The TAW. There's 3 out there. There's the Scout.
There's the Assault, the Rock, and the Assault.
Yeah.
And the TAW seems to be the predecessor.
Okay,
Is
apparently
this
it's a
one of
little
the
bit bigger.
Ilclan ones?
No, the Oswar existed quite a while now.
Fair enough.
I think it was created because of an art snafu where they were saying one mech was a different OST series for a while, and then they kind of retconned it to be a different OST.
Dropbox work?
I'm just looking at how to send you a message.
It's bigger than 8 though.
Just drop it in there.
I guess I'll see you in a week's time or 2 weeks' time.
Be on next week, but if nobody can make Easter, then don't worry about it. We'll just catch you the following week.
Yeah.
Talking soon. Bye.
Have a good week.
Take care, mate.
Yep, see ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
So many later tech models.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Now, if you open up the book, flip all the way to the back.
LOS.
Line of sight chart, yep. I have a magnetized chart that goes a little bit higher and goes all the way out to maximum distance. And then what I do is I put round magnets in the middle of each one of the lines to tell whether or not you have line of sight. By far the best way to have and never be disputes on whether or not you have line of sight. Because what you do is you put, if there's trees in the way, you put them to the right height, the land to the right height.
Are you wanting that on the table?
No, I was just showing you that the line of sight thing, if you have that chart, it makes everything so much, there's no dispute then.
I'm asking because I can put it on a board on the table.
No, you have more than enough. I mean, that's just something that everyone could get and have beside them.
You can load the PDF onto the table as well.
I might have to do that too.
You can always just import a custom PDF and just turn to that page on the table. But those just require I convert the last 2 pages to JPEGs and I can import them that way. Gung, there's a stupid looking mech. Like somebody rammed a Mistlings and Urban mech together.
I'm going to hop off and make some food. I shall catch you all later.
Catch you later.
Right, see you, Coles.
Enjoy.
Right, see you. Coles checking out.
User disconnected.
I was always
from your channel.
disappointed you never seem to see the low hue and stuff. Like, I don't like many low mechs, but that one I really do like.
I like all of those ones because it gave the Capellans more of a personality. It, stands out. It's their stuff. It's not other factions' gear.
Yeah, it's because the Taurians use the farmyard mechs.
They do like their bull theme mechs, yeah.
And the peacock-shaped ones.
I like the Marshal. I think is probably the best Taurian-made mech.
I quite like that
for
one.
looks, at least.
I really think whoever made the Huron Warrior needs a good solid slap across the face.
It's so stupid looking.
It's such a ridiculous mech.
Yeah.
I don't know how somebody thought that was a good idea.
Oh, the Huron? Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I was just looking, and the Thorn used to be on Thingiverse, but no longer exists. And the Stag 2 there was something that is properly stupid.
There you go, man. Should be something on Steam there.
Oh, thank you.
I said a little while back we get you something to say thanks for the all the work you've been doing with the models and that.
No, thank you very much. I'll pick up carrier command. Oh, much appreciated.
Yeah, no worries. Well, thank you very much for, it's obviously quite a lot of work for all these ship models and mechs and stuff, so.
Currently looking at the Gallo class, also a mech I like.
Yeah, Gallaglass looks awesome. You also got a bunch of the Innisphere Omnis, because you've got things like the Sunder and that, they look nice.
Oh yeah.
I was mentioning it because I was sitting and looking at one. It was a mech I would like to have seen as well in MWO.
Yeah.
And its weapons loadout would work.
There's a few good ones from 3055 that would have easily popped over. Things like the Scarabus, Hollander, Paul Tarantula couldn't have done it. Dart, Fireball, they would have been good.
I would have loved the Hollander.
Yeah, that would have been rough on that.
Like, maybe if they'd have introduced it in the same way that they did with the Irby. Like, as a bit of a joke.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a fantastic mech in terms of, in-universe, desperation weapon. But, one ballistic hard point on, is it 1 energy? Has it got a small laser in its head?
I want the one with the nuclear weapon attached to it.
I would love to see what they would do with the Hercules, because that is such a fat waddling, heavy mech. It looks so weird, but in MWO terms, it's a mech that has an ERPPC, LB10, Streak 2, AMS, 2 small pulse, 1 medium, which means it's a ton of energy hardpoints mixed with a missile and ballistics. They go mad for that.
Crikey, that is a chunky boy.
It is. He's a fat little waddly boy. I'd love to see him. 70 tons.
That could easily work in game.
Yeah, a lot of them could, because a lot of the 3050 bolts didn't use particularly modern tech at the time, because the write-ups tend to be they would start a development in the late 3040s or very early 50s, and by that point they're mass-produced. So the tech isn't even that bad and could easily fit MWO.
I was looking at all the variants for the Hercules, and they could easily have been brought in as.
Though, Varg, if you want to see real chunky boy from the same technical readout, look at the Naginata. I don't even know how that physically works.
I was actually looking at the Emperor. But
the Emperor's good. The Naginata is so stupid looking.
Yeah. Oh, let's make a longbow fatter.
Yikes.
It's got like a giant, I don't know what that is, under the CT. It's like an exhaust of jump jet. What the fuck it is?
That is just odd.
Yeah, for 95 tons, it only has triple LRM-15 and an ERPPC.
How about the one who's got, big hips? The Kataro. Like the hips are wider than the shoulders.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense why it's that, but
some of the original art in this was terrible. The upgrade book with Matt Plog stuff did fix a lot of the issues with the artwork, but the original 5 book's horrible art.
Right, time for me to sign off and go and do some more paperwork.
Rito.
I shall catch you soon.
Yeah.
I'll catch you next time.
I hate lawyers.
User disconnected from your channel.
It sounds like my dinner's not going to be far off, so I better make tracks as well.
Okay, catch you soon.
Godspeed, sir.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too.
everyone.
Yes, speak to you probably Tuesday, man, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be about farmer.
Cool. Alright. Guys, bye.
Catch you later. Bye.
Bye, guys. Checking out.
User
See you, Davros.
have a good evening.
I was also
Thanks,
looking
you
at
too.
the Fox Corvette.